Hello, Pat Skeets here from me and my cricket.com. That's my website. You can go there to find lots more. I'm doing Christmas today, so you'll find lots of page ideas and album shares and scrapbook tutorials, scrap room organizing, all kinds of stuff there on the videos. On my videos on my YouTube channel, and on my website you'll find design space links for all of my pages. So do take the time when you'll find lots of inspiration. So today I'm going to share a Christmas album with you. I think this is Christmas scrapbook number 8, I think. I have a lot of them. I should check that out. Okay, so this is Christmas scrapbook number 8. I'm going to begin with, this is my decorating my house, so it's before the Christmas, in Christmas season. I scrapbook I took pictures of different decorations and that, and sometimes I do that so I'll remember if I want to copy something again the following year. Anyway, I love Christmas so much. I'm one of those crazy people. I do it early. Like the day after Halloween, I've got my Christmas up. So anyway, our Thanksgiving in Canada is much earlier than yours in America. So there is a more of a Christmas season it's longer. Anyway, on this page, I cut out this corner, just freehand, and it was the corner of a sheet of paper, and I used both corners for top and bottom here. This is a bought border that I put all along there. This is Holly Image background paper. It's a craft paper, so I used a craft on this because of these butterscotch walls back there. So and I thought I'd do a barn image. Everybody's into farm and barns and trucks. So I like using the new images. I've done so many Christmas albums that I try to find the newer images to use. And this is cute. I put Reindeer Lane on there. So I did emboss all of these things on this barn, and it looks pretty good. Kind of amazing. I love it. And then I embossed the craft paper behind this title as well. There's a candy cane on here, really cute. So I just added some holly and gems. These are Creative Memories, a stash from Christmas collection last year's, Joy to the World. Yeah, added them banners up here so it looks like this is hanging. Anyway, that's this page. Okay. Now, so this is, I pulled from my photos, and this is all home decorating. So on here there's a big garland with 2 green and white stockings hanging. So I did garland with 2 green and white stockings on here. And then my decorations in this part of the house are all green and white and silver, so that's what I used here. I just added, cut this paper in a block for here and a wide banner here. It's pretty in green and white with just a little tiny pop of red, little berries, because there's little tiny red berries on those stockings too. And then I just cut out a shape with my Creative Memories cutter for a background here, and used that same paper, repeated it on this side. So this paper's on both sides, and so is this. Then I used this glitter paper here for cutting out the ornaments, because there's pictures of the trees, and I add little stickers of trees on here because there's the tree. And then I did this great big, I have a pencil tree. It's very skinny and tall. So it goes like right to the ceiling, but it's thick and bushy, but it's very slim. So I used a very slim tree image here and cut out a triangle behind it because it wasn't showing up with just this paper behind. Then I just added a whole line of rhinestones on there. Added a few here. I decked the halls title here. And that's it. I love this. These are Anna Griffin. These. She has the best cartridges for Christmas. I love her images. And these are not. I don't think these are. They're newer images. Oh, this is a Creative Memories laser cut border that I cut at a diagonal and used a part of it behind there. So I like that too. Love that page. Absolutely love it. So here we are again, Deck the Halls. So this is pictures of, on top of my kitchen cupboards, I create a whole display around the kitchen. I told you I'm Christmas crazy. And so then this page, I have photos of my snowman too. So I just picked a snowman theme for the page. So I use this paper. And here's an image of a snowman. And then added the title, Deck the Halls, and added some ornaments and snowman. Add a little Santa hat on top of my Santa plate there. This is all embossed. I found embossing folders that are herringbone and a knitting check, if you can see them. So I thought they're amazing for clothes and sweaters and whatnot. So they're a good thing to have. So I used a holly border top and bottom on this snowman paper. So that's, I just ran it at an angle because they're put all three together because they're all around my kitchen. So anyway. And now, okay, so this is all before Christmas, right? So these are the Christmas lights in town. There's a park on the waterfront in our town, and they, all the businesses in town put up huge displays of Christmas lights, and it runs the whole length of the park. And it's a nice walk in the winter at night. So these are some of the photos from the displays. And I used a tree border here, and Santa and his reindeer here, because there's the sleigh and the reindeer there. And there's a great big ornament here, so I did a great big ornament there. I added a whole bunch of gems to this, a lot of them, because there's so many lights in that. And here's just a tree. So all these gems are on that as well. Using frames for 3 of these photos and repeating that same paper behind here. It was just kind of blah without anything behind it, so I added that. Rhinestones there and there, 2 lines of them, and then title Merry Christmas with the gem on it, just randomly. So I think there's more photos here of Christmas lights. There was a walkway with all these purple and pink lights. So we were walking through the walkway, and here's pictures of that. So it's in the city, it's downtown, so I have a city skyline paper here. And I just added a little border with the colors, the polka dots of the colors of the lights. Put a Merry Christmas title and lights and an ornament, a light hanging. Simple page. And now I have more lights. We like going for walks there at night. It's really pretty. Okay, so here's a bunch of penguins and a winter scene. So I just chose penguins for a theme for this page. I used Kiwi Lane paper or templates to make the wavy borders, and snowflake paper because it was snow penguins in the north. So I just used snowflakes all over the background. Love these images. They are from Miss Kate Cuttables. She has over 50 cartridges in Cricut Access. So it's worth the price of Access just for her cartridges alone. There's like 50, 60 images in each cartridge. Love them. So this tree is from that too, I'm sure, because it's so detailed and layered. And then I embossed it. It makes such a difference, if you can see that. This is a Creative Memories border punch. The trees I did in white for winter. And that's it for that. I cut all the photos in ovals so that I'd have more room to play around and put images, more images. Loving all my little penguins. She has several Christmas cartridges and summer ones and Valentine's. The Miss Kate Cuttables in Access, by the way. Okay, so we went, oh no, this is, this is sort of out of order. So now I'm going to just tell you. We went to the Detroit Zoo because they light it up for Christmas like you would not believe. And we spent the whole evening touring around the zoo, and there's lights everywhere, all with animal themes. So that was just a lot of fun. And so there's a rhinoceros in lights, so I did rhinoceros. There's a giraffe. So I did giraffe themes here for all these giraffes and put a title, It's a Zoo, in here. So this is just Twinkle Stars. I did a border and put a color behind it so that it would show up, and used it for a mat for these two. And just had fun with the giraffes and rhinos. That page was out of order, I think, because this would be the first page of that. When we were in line at the zoo to get in, this was a big tower there, and it says Detroit Zoo on it, and then there's a silhouette of all these animals on the yellow and pink. So I had watercolor paper in yellow and pink, and I just copied this as a border all along the page. Thought that was clever. And I like the way it turned out. There's a tree here, and so I added a tree and a camel and a bird, all just different animals. Anyway, I used animal print paper because I was putting the photos of these zebras that were there as well. So I really like this page, and there's my title, Detroit Zoo. I used the same font as was on there. So that was a fun page. And now we have all kinds of lights from the Detroit. If you ever are around there in the winter, it's a good thing to do. They do a great job. So here we have a moose and deer, so and trees. So there's my theme. I used trees and moose and deer images, silhouettes all over this page, and added some frames that I had. I think I used a die for these. Created a background with them because I just don't like my images floating on nothing. So they're now on top of something. Now I added a border along the top. I popped everything in the green because of the green trees. So it's just white, green, and black, like the photos. So that was cute. All right, so now we have elephants and lion images. So I have elephant and lion's face silhouettes this time. And I did an elephant silhouette up here and a tree because of the trees here. So just created a wide border with a coordinating paper and matted these photos simply. Added some diamonds on here because of all the lights. Glittery time. Love these images. Just fun doing all the different themes of the images. All right, so this is ornaments, and there's a whale there. So he's in quite a pose. So I added a title down here and used all these flourishes. So it's just ornaments was my theme because of these photos. And so I found these wonderful images and cut them all out in gold paper and used gold and I embossed it to make it stand out a little more. And then found all these images of ornaments and put them all over the top. So it created a pretty page, a nice look. Okay, so I get this is Christmas Eve, and I got the kids are in their pajamas, but before going to bed, I got them to pose in front of the tree, and so that was cute. So I chose a Santa theme and presents and trees because recreating what's going on in the photo. So here we are with lovely images. I embossed these trees. They're all embossed. I created a very wide border here and used this snowman and craft paper because of the colors in the photos. Used a tartan because of her tartan pants. I found one that kind of matches, pretty close. So I just chose to ignore the blue in her pants because this family always has blue at Christmas. It drives me crazy trying to scrapbook it. So I decided to just ignore it. Now I found this cute mouse image for up top there. I thought that was just adorable looking over the top of the photo. And I added a little holly on the corner there. These are from Creative Memories, little images, embellishments from a Christmas embellishment set. Just wide borders and frames. That's fills up the page, doesn't it? I like this page. It looks really cute. I love Christmas paper. I'm buying it all the time. Okay, so here she is laying on the floor under the tree with some presents. So I just decided, because there were Christmas ornaments in this cartridge of Hello Kitty, Christmas cartridge that I had bought, I was going to use all the Hello Kitty images on this page, other than the frames. So I just chose snowflakes because her top has snowflakes. So I used snowflake paper here and then Hello Kitty everywhere. This is all from that holiday cartridge that I used. It's really cute, a little train. I used to put I have a train that looks very similar to this in my Christmas ornaments, and I often put it around the tree. Anyway, just cute Hello Kitty images for this. Added a snowflake on the corners. And some enamel dots and gems on the trees. And now this is Christmas morning when the kids are waking up. So everyone's coming down. We wake up early, my husband and I, so we're the first ones up. We've already had a coffee, so we were waiting for them. So I just did big scallops down each side with a dark print, red and black, because that seems to be the color schemes here. And then I placed the photos, just tucking that under, and these I mounted together. I added, I cut this doily out and cut it in half and put half at the top and half at the bottom. I also used a train border punch. I have a Martha Stewart punch. So I just used it up here and there, and then just pearls here. Put good morning and a whole line of pearls underneath it. Then I used this Creative Memories punch. It does tags, 3-in-1, 3 different sizes. So here's the bigger size. And I put a tag there and a tag here, and used Creative Memories, the Christmas embellishments, to just do little clusters here and there. This is a Christmas image too of poinsettias. Just a border to create a frame look on this. So that's simple, but love this paper. All right. We have, this is some more pictures of the kids on the stairs in the morning when they woke up. So they're now just getting silly and kind of excited. So I did the sleepy sloth image. I had this sloth paper I wanted to use. And so I thought, because of their posing, that these images were cute. So my title's Christmas Morning. I used Kiwi Lane templates along the bottom here, and then back to back in the middle. And some frames, simple frames, just 2-layer ones. These are wood embellishments on here. Added a little cluster on this banner for the year. And then this sloth image is so embossed quite heavily. He's cute. You can see the embossing. It's really a cute image in Access. And then this one, I used a marker and did all the polka dots on him just to, because it was too big an image with nothing on it. I should have used a patterned paper instead of a plain, so I had to dress it up somehow. So there is going to be another Christmas album, because this is just, they haven't even started opening their presents. So it was just going to make the video too long. So you can look forward to another Christmas video coming up. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's Christmas Scrapbook 8 on my website. So you can get Design Space links to copy any of these pages if you would like to. So thank you for watching. Merry Christmas.